back to another awesome zombie survival tips video. I am Eric, and today, as you can see, we're in the woods. And what we're gonna do is turn this into a sleeping fort. So, like when nighttime comes and you're running away and you need a quick shelter, I'm gonna show y'all in small segments how you can take steps to build to prep. First of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take dead trees that's already broken on the ground. We're gonna lean them up here. Now this is gonna act like our beams, kind of like a house has pillars. This is gonna be our beams. We're gonna lay wood across, and then we're gonna extract this bark and lay it on top to act as shingles. So that way, if it starts to rain, it can all get washed away. See you guys here in a little bit.
Go.
All right, guys, so what we're doing, instead of wasting a lot of energy swinging an axe or a hatchet, what we got is what we're gonna take advantage of is the fastest way. Is we've got two trees super close together, one in between there, and we're gonna push it and it should snap. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Like that. Forward. Okay.
Right, or you want me to help?
Help.
We got a sink, bro.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then go.
Alright.
Ready? Go. Yeah, this one break.
Yeah, this one ain't gonna break. Too thick. But we can manage with the smaller one. Anyways, that's just a concept. Normally the wood is too big to split like that. But if it is, just move on next to a smaller size. Normally the bigger ones you want at the front. That way when wind blows, it'll stay in place. You don't got to worry about it going anywhere. But talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, so I'm going to be showing you how we're going to be extracting the bark. Alright, come here. So what I typically do is come through, take a knife, go through the bottom, it lifts it up, it separates. But what we're looking for is for it to come off in chunks, because the smaller the pieces, the more that we're going to need. And what helps is this is already infested with like termites and stuff, so it'll come apart a lot easier. But big chunks like this is what we're looking for. So the bigger the pieces, the more that we're going to have, the less that we're going to have to do later. But right here, like how it's coming up, that's good, because all one piece will cover a lot. So we're going to be separating all of this, and this is going to be our shingles. Like how I said, small pieces, but they still work. What's nice about using the bark, tree bark, is when you pull it away from the trees, if there's a lot of dead trees around you, you can put it down on the floor and it'll separate you from you and the ground. And when you're looking in for a survival situation like that, being away from the ground is the best thing possible, keeping you in a layer, because the ground will just suck the heat out of you, and if it's a cold night, you'll get hypothermia and potentially die if you don't get the help you need. So the best thing to do is get all the bark from the trees and use it as the shingles. What I prefer is using pine needles for the bedding, because they're more soft than this. But however, you can use the bark to put on the ground and then use the pine needles as a layer. kind of like how you have layers in beds. But that's my little thing of showing you how we're extracting the bark. I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Alright guys, so I just found something really cool. A lot of people might skip past this, but however, this right here is tree sap, right? Now, a lot of people would say this isn't good for nothing, but however, this right here, when it's dried out, it's very flammable. Now, if you're in the wild like this and you building a shelter and you don't have a fire and you don't know what to start it with, leaves are smoke. Everybody knows that. You have smoke, people know where you are. However, this stuff right here is tree sap. And this tree sap, when it dries out, is flammable. So this could be used as a fire starter just in case y'all don't have any. But just kind of think of it as a tip inside of a tip, and I'll get back with y'all shortly. Alright guys, so we just finished up getting our roof built up. Now we're going to be putting the bark on as shingles, but take a look inside. It looks pretty cool. So what I'm thinking is you got enough room in here for about 3-4 people. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. So it's going to be kind of like a tent. And then right here, because you don't want the fire right inside, because what will happen is the smoke will blow in and it'll give you the carbon dioxide poisoning, and you don't want that. So what we're going to do to keep everything safe is we're going to dig a hole in the ground. Let's say if you're gonna dig a hole in the ground about right here, maybe about 1.5 feet. That way that you can have the fire on, but also it won't reach the wood. So that's a little bit of something, but let's take a look on how we're gonna do this. Bro. Alright guys, so it looks like that we ran out of bark. So we'll get back with you here shortly with some more. Yeah. Alright guys, so we just finished our hut. We got all the bark put up, everything laid out. So now if we were to sleep into it, it would be ready to go. It'd be waterproof. It doesn't look like much, but it's a lot. Let's go take a look inside. So we built our entrance, so when we climb up in here, so when we get inside, it's all completely sheltered off. It goes back super far, so like you could fit maybe 4 or 5, not 4 or 5, maybe about 3 to 4 people in here easily. You know, we got all this right here so we can see what's going on this way. This is blocked off, so when the wind comes, it'll be sheltered away so we won't get nothing in our faces or nothing. But we got this right here, so it's kind of a viewpoint status. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Zombie Survival Tips video.